Guys, it's Lux, and welcome back to the series Grinding to Top 100. I haven't played much lately, so that's why I didn't upload last week. And today I'm gonna show a video. So I was, I'm testing the some Resucat builds because I never played with this deck yet in Edison. So I wanted to try something, and also I'm very new to the deck, so I've been testing some stuff. So here, like lately, I was playing more of a Chaos build with a few Raikos, a few Sidra, and the Chaos Sorcerer. You see me using triple Chaos. I think it's I think it's a mistake. I'm gonna reduce on the Chaos. And I'm also loving the DD Crazy Beast. It just yeah, at some point I think I banished the Dandelion, which feels very good. The value at some point, the Tribune Frog. This card is very underrated, I think. And yeah, that's it. Also playing with the Instant Fusion just to unbreak some hands and give me a faster access to Caius or the Synchro play with Herbaloom. And yeah, so this list is definitely not the way to go. I think there's much things you can switch off, and I might try another list with the Garden, but I'll see later. So let's check the replays. So the very first one, yeah, I was playing against. Sorry about the sound. So I was playing against Monarch, like the full Monarch deck, and yeah, here I go for the Tribune Frog, and yeah, the I mean, I tried to clear the set with the Descendant, but he was a Tribune Frog, so I go for the Trap the Shoot, and here you see, he had the Caius and the Testalos. But I know there's the Dupe, which doesn't do anything, and the Pot of Avarice, which doesn't do anything, so it's gonna be tough against Monarchs, but I'm still in the game, so he goes for the Testalos, and I guess he get the Caius, and this really sucks bad, because I wanted to tribute the Reaper, banish the Caius, and, you know, get back on the board, but he ends up sniping the Caius, and then he clears the Descendants, obviously. So he's not looking too bright, but I top deck a tuner, so yeah, I can just go for a good Guardian, and then I clear the Testalos. But funnily enough, so he forgot to shuffle the deck after the trap the shoot, so he top decks the Caius again, so I called that, but he shuffled and then he top decks Caius again, so there was no way to play around that. So yeah, with the Trag, he forced the compulsory on my Ogre Guardian, but I keep the Testalos, and I have the Crazy Beast, like I said, so now I can just summon it and clear the Tribune Frog. I can also clear the Trag. I know Pot of Avarice doesn't do anything. And next time I'm just planning to banish the Dupe Frog so it doesn't get access to the swap and to the second trib. And we should be good from now on. So yeah. Yeah, top deck creature swap, which doesn't do much. So yeah, I go for Caius, like I said, and then I can just apply pressure as a Deep Prison, and we go to next. Yeah, it top deck brain control, but no monsters. And here I just set the spy, and yeah, that's it. You also saw he's main decking Plague Spreader. So you're going to game number 2. So you go Foolish Trib. So I go for Kaiku, and I guess yeah, I go for Battle Fader. I go for Mask of Rustic, but he has Heavy Storm. Then he has the Vanity Sphin to clear the Kaiku, so pretty fortunate. So yeah, just at Raiko, which answer perfectly this Vanity. Then he goes for Swap for the second Trip Frog. And luckily me, I have the Soul Release, so yeah, I can just go for it and banish double Trib. So the game state is much better for me because there's no Tribune Frog in rotation, but here it will end up top decking pretty good. Well, just when I set the Raiko, he top decks the Caius for the Soul Release, and then he just clears both Rico, Caius, and trade with the bottomless, so that was pretty bad for me. Then he goes for the swap. Swap doesn't really matter because he can send the Tribune Frog, but at the same time, I'm just not drawing any monsters. So yeah, you just go for the Testalos and eats the Caius again. So I'm forced to use the Mirror Force because I don't want to lose in 2 turns. I just get the Pot of Avarice, which just saves me at this point. So yeah, I go for it. Get another Restrict, but there's still no monsters, and I keep top decking the Caius, and that's why I want to take at least one Caius out. So I go side right into Caius. He does this enemy controller play because he wants to save the plague and prevent me from banishing it, which is fine. I mean, he's just wasting an enemy controller. So he stack with plague. I go for the Crow, but then he can go for the brain control. So in the Kaius, so I know he's gonna tribute it, so I just flip the Mask of Restrict, but then he goes for the Regiki break, and so he clears the Mask of Restrict too, so he has answer every time, so yeah, then he attacks directly, so this gets me pretty damn low, and then he normal summon the Vanity Shin, and I can use the Torrentials. No, it's a open game state, so he has a few lines of defenses, but I have absolutely nothing to attack him. And here at this point, I'm just trying to find the third Dark Monster for the Dark Armed Dragon. So yeah, I go for Gorsak and get the Resukat and just pass my turn. And yeah, just nothing happening back and forth. So I said the Raikou, I said the Reiki break. I get the cats. So yeah, I try to go for it. So I go for the double air balloon and save the instant fusion. He lets one attack go through to use the Gauls, which is fine. So we see the Gauls, but now I can just go instant fusion, a Dark Monster, and have the access to Dark Armed Dragon, which he didn't see coming. So then I can go, yeah, instant fusion. And then make a Force Ruler, then Dark Armed Dragon, clear the board, and I just pass my turn. And here, yeah, that's just game. So yeah, that's it for game number 1 against Monarchs, from Monarchs. So let's see for game number 2. Yeah, this one was pretty fun. So I'm playing against a machine Monster Mash decks, and yeah, he's starting. And you see I'm indicating the side draw, but he won't come up, so yeah. I went for a Synchro 8. Obviously, if I knew it was Monster Mash and I was thinking of Magical Merchant, I could have gone like side draw, then Caius, and just banish it. But yeah, I just went for Stardust because I had the double trap card and I was feeling confident with it, but it's a Merchant. So let's see. He mills 5, 6. So 8 monsters, and he gets the Pot of Avarice immediately, so that's pretty good, and yeah, I just had double traps. So now he's just gonna force out the trap cards, I guess. So we go for the first fortress, so I just go for the bottomless. Then he can go for Pot of Avarice. So yeah, he got so much gas, he's just gonna outgrind me. Then he goes for the Quidro Synchron and make a Drill Warrior. And try to attack, so this time I have the G Prison, but still, he still has so much gas left. So I just keep the Brain Control Caius for whenever I need it. So he goes to the Cyber Valley, he gets 2 draws, try to attack directly. He takes it, he doesn't choose the Battle Fader, but he has the Gore, so I'm forced to go for Brain Control. I steal the token, and yeah, I just trade with the token and the Gores, and then I set the compulsory. But here, he goes for the Silver Eltenin that he was holding. And yeah, I definitely didn't saw it coming, so he just cleared the Stardust and the Caius, so that's a very good trade for him. And he has so much gas still in hand, the Pot of Avarice. Yeah, it's very good for him. So then he goes for Devil Dragon. So I let the Synchro play happen. He gets 2 more tokens, obviously. So yeah, I just bounce with a compulsory. But it's still a losing battle. Like, he has so much more card advantage, so I choose not to use the instant fusion and let him commit. But yeah, he, he hit the Eltonin with Gali, so I just take 2000 for free, and he gets the special summon. So yeah, that's pretty bad. So here I'm getting very low, and yeah, make a Stardust Dragon. So now the Caius is getting a little bit of value. So yeah, I go for it, I guess. So instant fusion into the Big Reaper. Then I go for the Caius, I banish the Stardust. I guess I clear the Cyber Eltenin. And yeah, I go for Gold Stark, I guess. Do I bluff set? No, I go for it. And maybe, I guess you go for Cat here. Maybe Branch Control. No, I go for Pot of Avarice. Okay, so he goes for his own Pot of Avarice, the second one. He gets 2 draws, and let's see what he gets. So another Gallus. So he goes for Elton in a second time, then for the Gallus, and yeah, that's just that's just too much for me. So we're going to a game number 2. This time with side in. So yeah, just a Descendant and the compulsory. Again, he goes for the Drill Warrior, which is fine. I can just compulsory, so that's pretty good trade for me. But he goes for the Fortress. So here, yeah, I'm kind of forced to go for the Caius because I figure he must have not much left because we already like clear so much. And also, if I banish the Fortress, it means he can't really go for Pot of Avarice, so I think that's the better play. So yeah, I go for Instant Fusion, then I go for Caius, even though he's gonna snipe 1 card from my hand. So I banish the Fortress. I guess he goes for the Dark Armed Dragon. Yeah, he's kind of forced to. And he knows about the Gores. So I attack directly, but he has his own guards, so that's pretty unfortunate for me. So yeah, I just had the Raikou that he knows off, so he clears the Caius. Then I clear the guards with the Raikou, and I get the Miz, and the Sorcerer is now live. So yeah, I can clear the token. He sets Dandelion, but I top deck the Crazy Beast, and that's pretty good because I can clear the Dandelion and attack directly with the Chaos Orc. And here, the fact that the Caius banished the fortress is so good because he could have special summoned it like twice, maybe even more. And yeah, so the Super Lieutenant. So now I can just take my time and attack directly. And also with the Kaiku, I want to make him even harder to get to the Pot of Avarice or the Debut Dragon. But just the Battle Fader, so I'll just banish it. So he goes for the Gallis, but he fails. And that's very unlucky because I guess he's just playing like 2 or 3 spells out of 41 cards and he still missed. So I just won on that play. So here he starts, and yeah, he opened the Merchant. So I figure it was a Merchant, so I have to clear it. So I just go for the Arcanite Magician, I clear it. Then I attack directly, get the plus, try to get the plus, and I do. Again, I think I was very lucky because I didn't hit the Dandelion, I believe, but the Battle Fader, which is probably one of the best card I could have hit. Because if it was the Dandelion, it was just 3+2 with the tokens, then the top deck Debut Dragon. So yeah, I was very lucky on this rip with Herballoon. I have to recognize that. So then, yeah, he just set another Dandelion, which is fine. So I guess I just clear it. No, and I set the Spy. It's a Dandelion, so you get 2 tokens. I just passed my turn, so now he goes for Debut Dragon, which is fine. And I guess he go for Black Rose? He do. I just go bottomless because I don't want him to recycle Black Rose with the Pot of Avarice if he has it. So he gets 2 more tokens, and yeah, that's a pretty good comeback from him. So I just set the Raikou and the Deep Prison, and we try to set up a third dark for Dark Armed Dragon. So I set another Raikou. He gets the Fortress. So Raikou clears. And do I mill a dark? I do mill 1 dark, so now Dark Armed Dragon is live. So I go for it and I just start to clear the tokens. I'm just being very aggressive because if he summons something, I attack into the Raikou and I mill like 1 dark, the Dark Armed Dragon is dead anyway. So I figure I might just go for it while I can and just force him to react. Also, there's a very low chances he has a way to out Dark Armed Dragon. I mean, a brain control or something like this. So yeah, I'm just playing very aggressive. So he goes for the Fortress, he's forced to crash, but he has the Deep Prison, and then the Raikou clears the Witch, so that's yeah, pretty good trade. So he goes for the Fortress again, so I go for Fossil Dyna, he snipes 1 from my hand, he takes the Caius. He can play the Battle Fader because of the Fossil Dyna, which is an insane top deck, and I think this was the nail in the coffin. Because yeah, you can just normal summon 1 card and have 1 dark in the grave. So even if he sets something, you can just pop and attack directly for a game. So if he doesn't have a normal summon bigger than a Fossil Dyna, that's just game. And he doesn't. So yeah, I was very lucky on the 3rd game. But that's it for the Monster Mash, Machina Monster Mash deck. So yeah. Going to game number 3, and this time it's actually a mirror match, so that's pretty cool. And again, I'm pretty lucky here because I'm first and I open Trapdoor Shoot, and yeah, this card just creates so many non-gamers. So yeah, I just spin the cat, and now I know the hand, and mine is so much better. So yeah, attack into the Spy, I get Descendant. Descendant can just clear the Thunder King. So that's what I do. I rip, then I go Herballoon, I rip 1 from his hand, and he's already so much behind. So yeah, I rip 1, and then I just set Mirror Force, I guess. Yeah, to this Raikou, I go for Gale. I use the Mirror Force now because I want to rip again with Herballoon. And then, yeah, I could have summoned Sangan too, but I was thinking maybe he top deck Guard, so I keep the Caius just in case. So I snap 1 Raikou, then I go for a Synchro 6. I go for Brionac. Maybe I should have gone for Go Guardian, and don't leave the Brionac in play, because if he has the Brain Control, he top decks the Brain Control, he can like bounce everything on the board and maybe make a comeback. And actually it updates the cats, which is pretty good, but it won't be enough. So yeah, like I said, he can copy the Brionac, but this time with the Dark Panther. Then he goes for the Guardian. and still the Descendant, which is pretty good because it's played well around my my Dark Arm Dragon, so I can make my own Brionac bounce, set up the Dark Arm Dragon, and just attack directly. So yeah, that's it to game number 2. You really didn't do much, like only monsters. This time he starts, and it's not the same story. So I thought like the main control would be great, but yeah, he had the torrential, unfortunately, and he snipes one with Air Balloon, so that's pretty good for him. He sniped the Raikou, so I go for the side draw. Then I go for double Air Balloon just to snipe the hand as much as I can. So yeah, attack once, I get the Chaos Sorcerer, then I think I get the Heavy Storm. And then I can have forced to make a Synchro 8 because I don't want to lose everything. Yeah. And yeah, I make just the Fort Ruler. So he said the hamster here, and okay, so here the play was whatever it is, I go for Fort Ruler, then I attack directly with Reaper, I rip one more card, and then we up the Reaper sticks, and then next turn we can go Caius, and that should be game. But attack into the hamster, which special summon the Raikou, which means a Reaper can clear the Raikou, but I don't get to attack directly, so I don't get the rip. He gets the clear on the Fort Ruler, which is pretty good. And then you can go for a Pot of Avarice and recycle back everything because I don't have a DD Crow, so yeah, pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's the game. So I draw 2 more cards, and then you can go for the Neospatian Panther. You can copy the Spirit Reaper, which destroys the Spirit Reaper. Then he attacks directly, and then you rip 1 card from my hand. So this interaction here, yeah, that was the game. So yeah, I just had the Raikou, but it's not enough because he has the cat, and here I'm just getting just getting destroyed. So yeah, very nice comeback from him. So yeah, and he rips again with a Air Balloon. So now I'm just so far behind, and again this Caius is just dead in hand. So that's why you shouldn't play like 3 like I'm doing, I think. So I try to go make something happen with Pot of Avarice, but yeah, I just don't top deck anything sufficient. So we can go to game number 3, and this time I start, and once again I'm first and I open Trap the Shoot. Oh no, I didn't, my bad. So yeah, I just set the Spy in the bottomless, so I can flip, clear the hamster. Again, he has the torrential, so that's pretty good from him. So he goes for Eye of Darkness. He banished the Dark Arm Dragon, which is cool. So I go bottomless here because I don't want him to snipe a card. I don't want it to make a synchro with the Panther, and also I want to make the Pot of Avarice less easy for him. So yeah, that's fine. I just set one and pass his turn, which is fine. So he opted to side deck in Royal Oppression, so I don't really know if it's a good choice in the Resucat deck, but yeah, I go for the Kaiku. The attack goes through, so I can just banish attack the grave, so it doesn't have a Pot of Avarice. I go for Caius to clear the track because Kaiku can't. Attack directly, it works, and then I just pass my turn. So he set the Raikou, so I can go Breaker, clear the set. I attack the Raikou, it clears it, it's fine. Then I attack directly, so he's even lower. And no, I try to go for Trap the Shoot, but he says he has Prio, which is fine. I mean, he had the. So he goes DD Crows, which is fine. Then he goes for Air Balloon, I have the bottomless. Then he tries to attack directly, but I have the Mirror Force. And yeah, that's just game. But if I didn't have Mirror Force, maybe he could have gone Vanity Fin and just waited out. I can do anything with the Resucat. I can go over the Vanity Fin. I mean, not for now. And then it's a matter of who top decks the better, I guess. But yeah, I had everything, so yeah, that's it for game number 3, the mirror match with Resucat, and then we discuss a bit about the other ways you can play the deck. But anyway, we go for the game number 4. I wanted to show this one because it was, I think, the highest rated, and I was playing against a Blackwing player, so that's pretty pretty good meta. And like I said, that's why I ate the card. So the guy opened the Trap the Shoot, he saw everything in my hand, and now it's gonna be so hard to fight back. So I try my best by set bluffing the Giant Grenade. He go for the sorry, the Heavy Storm. So I clear the second set because I know the first one is value. Then I go for Caius, and I'm kinda making a comeback. So then I set the Deep Prison. You go for Blizzy, which is fine. You make a Guardian, but he's never attacking. And yeah, here I'm just gonna set on this Royal Oppression, and I will never be able to play around it. So yeah, so yeah, he has the Chaos attack now, so we can clear above the sets. So set again, then he attacks, which is fine, so he stole the case. And here, like I said, with the Royal Operation, I can never go for Dark Arm Dragon, I can never go for Side Draw, I can go for Monk, and yeah, I just can play. So I really tried my best to come back from this game number 1, but I couldn't. So yeah, and then yeah, just go Black Whirlwind, and like it's been like 4 turns where I knew I was fucked, but I kept on trying anyway. So yeah, just keep on top decking useless cards. Yeah, attacks with Kalut. That's fine. Just set, I keep on setting, but we're just gonna go to a quick game number 2. Yeah, this game really took long because like for example, when he went for trap the shoot, he like watched my hand for like 2 whole minutes before choosing the card. But yeah, so game number 2. This time I start and I side deck in a bunch of cards. So yeah, I go for Kaiku, trap the shoot. I trap the shoot him, can just spin the Gale, and now I can just play around everything. So yeah, attack the value. You go for Soul Taker, which is fine. I'm more than happy. So I can go Heavy Storm, snipe the 2 traps, go for a Breaker, so I can't really use the Black Whirlwind. I set the Bottomless, I'll go for the cat, double Air Balloon, and now I can just like spin the, like hand rip his whole hand. So yeah, hand rip for 2, get the Deep Prison, then I get the Blizzy, I think. So yeah, the Resuka is such a tremendous card. So yeah, then I attack directly, and then I make just an Arcanite. Oh no. Okay, I go for a Synchro. I go for Stardust plus Arcanite plus Pot of Avarice. So yeah, I mean, quick game 2. We can easily go to game number 3 this time. So yeah, this time he starts, and let me see. Yeah, he just opens a bunch of traps, like triple legacy. So here, okay, we saw 4 cards. We know he doesn't have much monsters, or maybe he has the Sirocco, that's it. And you know, behind these 4 cards, there's like Silent Treatment, there's like a Starlight Toad, maybe 1 legacy. I was not expecting 2, but all those cards, they are not all real. So the plan is we just snipe them slowly but surely with the Raikou and the Tornado. So doesn't take anything, so he sets a first Warrior Operation. So yeah, I just go for the first Raikou and try to snipe, and I'm very lucky because there's 3 cards you don't want to snipe, triple legacies, but I snipe the Deep Prison. So I get the Males. Then I can go for the Rusukat. Yes, the Warrior Operation, but it's fine because I have my Dust Tornado, so I clear. I get, I think I go only 1 Air Balloon because I was expecting the Bottomless, and he let it happen. And so I attack once, I snipe 1 card, and here you want to snipe the trap, but the monster, but I snap the second Warrior Operation. So we played around Deep Prison and double Warrior Operation already. Then we can just make for yeah, you just go for a Stardust. And just like this, we are at 5 monsters in the grave, so we can resolve the Pot of Avarice. And I go for it because yeah, you don't want him to wait up until he top decks a Didicro. So yeah, I go for Pot of Avarice. I get 2 more draws, and now I'm with the Stardust and the Compulsory. I'm feeling pretty safe. I also can set the Bottomless. So it goes tripled Legacy until I find something. You go for the Black Whirlwind, it's fine. It goes for Sirocco. I can go Bottomless. And then I can just go for game. So Instant Fusion, Caius, Banish the Black Whirlwind, attack with both monsters, and yeah, that's it. And he just left the game. So yeah, that's it for game number 4. So all in all, let me see. No, sorry, viewer, I guess. In Edison, I don't know. So I have a 700 rating, so I'm 196. I thought I was out of the top 200, to be frank. But yeah, so I'm back in. And yeah, that's it for the Rusicat deck. I think I might try another version of the deck, or maybe I would try something else. But yeah, that's it for the Rusicat episode. So I hope you guys liked this one, and see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.